Hi everyone, my name's Hev and thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Now today this is just a slowed down, sort of more of a tutorial version of the character I created in the request from Taylor, and thank you so much for that request, who asked that I create the same character but in two different games. So basically the same character but two different styles. One game was this, Fallout 76, and the other was Red Dead. Anyway, I'll link that in a pinned comment if you're curious to see that. Otherwise, this is the slowed down process, and yeah, I'll try and talk you through what I'm doing as I do it. So, I'll start with body, and I'm just going to try and match it as best I can to Red Dead's average sort of body type. Thinking roughly, okay, roughly about there, I suppose. And I'll pick a oh, did that just change the body though? Yes, it did. Alright, we'll do that after we choose a face. I think this one I could work with. It kind of reminds me of face 3, which is probably the easiest to try and replicate from Red Dead. So coming back to the body, and I'll just put that back there. So we've got face 14. Okay. Let me have a look, see if I can see any that are similar to Red Dead styles. That one's kind of similar to one that I'm thinking of. I think that's probably... there is one sort of similar to that as well. No, I think I'm going to go back down and we'll go Crazy Morning. And I think yeah, probably a brown, or perhaps a red. No, I'm thinking I'll go, was it light brown? Yeah, light brown for now. I can always come back and change it later if I feel like it's not the colour that I still want. Let me just choose the eyebrows. I'm going to go thick short because again they remind me of something available on Red Dead. Eye type, let's have a look. Sorry, pardon me. Okay, so it's back up here somewhere. Yeah, these, I think, prominent 2. What does L1R1 do? Oh, okay. No, just 100% prominent 2. Nose type. Again, I think I'll probably stick with that, but let's have a look. No, I'm going to stick with prominent 2, I believe it was. Yep. Mouth type. Let's go average 1. And for skin tone, so I was hoping there was something between these two, but we'll go sun-kissed. Okay, so now I think I'll start sculpting. So I'll start with the forehead. Now using the left stick, all the way down with the left stick. For up and down on the D-pad, going to go all the way down, and then I'm going to tap up 7 times. And for scale, let's start from all the way left, and I'll tap right on the D-pad 12 times. Okay, so what else have we got here? Our temples. Okay, let's start from all the way right using the stick. I'm going to flick left 4 times. And I don't think I'm going to slide it. I'm just going to leave it like that, at least for now. So eyebrows full, using the left stick. What happens if I tap right? Yes, they go off center. So just up and down. From here, I think I'm going to flick up. Just 2 tiny little flicks up. For sliding, let's start from all the way down on the D-pad, and I'll tap up 7 times to get to that point. And for rotating, all the way R1, and I will tap L1 3 times. So let's go eyebrows middle. Let me just have a look. Using the left stick, I'm going to flick up, just 1 tiny little flick up, like so. For sliding, let me have a look. Let's start from all the way up on the D-pad, and I'm going to tap down on the D-pad 9 times. Yep, 9 times. For scale, let's go all the way right, and I'll tap left on the D-pad 3 times. So, yeah, no, I want eyebrows inner. I just had it. There we are. Using the left stick, from this position, I'm going to flick down 2 times. What does left and right do? We'll start from all the way right using the stick, and I'm going to flick left twice. And for sliding, let me just have a look, sorry. We'll start from all the way up, and I'm going to tap down on the D-pad 8 times. I think I'm happy with that. So we want eyebrows outer, there we are. Using the left stick from this starting position, I'm going to flick up once and right once. Both fairly small flicks. And sliding, let's start from all the way down on the D-pad, and I'm going to tap up 8 times. No, 7 times. I just took it back, so 7 times. Now for the eyes, I probably want eyes full first. From this position, I'm going to flick the left stick down once, and to the right once. Actually, I'm going to flick back left. There we go. Okay, sliding, let's start from all the way up on the D-pad, and I'm going to tap down 9 times. Rotating, let's go all the way L1, and I'll tap, sorry, excuse me, I'll tap R1 just twice. And for scale, okay, let's start from all the way right, and I'll tap left on the D-pad. Nine times, I think. 10 times. Yep, 10 times. Okay, so since the size has changed, I'm just going to come back with the left stick and flick down once more. And now for eyelids top, I'm going to flick down one tiny flick using the left stick. And all the way right, but then I'm going to flick left twice. Eyelids bottom, let's have a look at left and right. Go all the way right and I'll flick left twice as well. And let's just have a look at up and down. Go all the way down and I'll flick up twice, but decent flicks. And I think we can leave that there for now. Now I just realised I haven't had a look at the the eye colours, so let's have a look. I'm thinking I like the green that was up here somewhere. Yeah, green aqua. There is a similar green on Red Dead, so I think I'll go with this. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking a moment to consider whether I think I can replicate her eye area on Red Dead, but I think so. So, we'll just go to nose full. And using the left stick, I'm going to flick up once. And slide, let's have a look. Let's start from all the way up, and I'm going to tap down on the D-pad. 9 times. And I don't think I'm going to touch scale. I'll do that with the individual pieces. So for nose bridge, using the left stick, let me just see what this is doing. Okay, we'll start from all the way up and I'll flick down 3 times. I do believe left and right are just going to uncenter it, so we won't worry about that. For sliding, let's just start from all the way up using the D-pad, and I'm going to tap down 8 times, I think. Yeah, 8 times. And rotating, let's start from all the way R1, and I'm going to tap L1. No, I'm going to start again. 5 times. But now I just want to come up to eyebrows middle. And for sliding, I want to start again, so I'm going to go all the way up using the using the D-pad, and I'm going to tap down 10 times. I just wanted to bring it a bit more forward. So now, nose tip. I don't think I'm going to use the left stick, but for sliding, let's start all the way down using the D-pad, and I will tap up. Eight times. And for rotating, let's start all the way L1, and I will tap R1 4 times. And scale, we'll start from all the way left using the D-pad, and I'll tap right 7 times. Okay, so for nostrils, I'm actually pretty happy with how they are, but I'm going to, just with the left stick, flick down like the tiniest little, like that, tiny little flick. And for sliding, let's just have a look. Start from all the way down using the D-pad, and I'll tap up 3 times. And for scale, let's start from all the way left using the D-pad, and I'll tap right 5 times. And I think that's her nose about how I want it. So let's hop right on into the mouth. I want mouth full, please. There we go. From this position, using the left stick, I'll flick up, one tiny little flick up. And for sliding, I am going to start all the way down using the D-pad, and I'll tap up 10 times. And scale, let's have a look. Okay, well, may as well start from here. So that's all the way right using the D-pad, and I'll tap left. $11 times. Okay, so mouth top. Using the left stick, I'm going to flick up twice. For sliding, start from all the way up, and I'll tap down on the D-pad 4 times. And for scale, I'll just go all the way right for now, I think. And her mouth bottom or lower lip, let me just have a look. I think I'm actually pretty happy with that as it is for now. I do want to go mouth corners next though. And up and down on the D-pad we'll start with. Go all the way down, and I'll tap up on the D-pad 5 times. And for rotating, all the way L1. And now I'm going to come back with the left stick and, okay, all the way left, and I'm going to flick right 4 times, but like reasonably decent flicks. So now we'll go nose ridge, and I'm just trying to see, oh I see, using the left stick all the way down and then one good flick up, and I don't think I'm going to slide that, so that's all we need for that one, I believe, for now at least. I can always come back. And no, I'll leave her hair as it is. Cheekbones, from this position using the left stick, I think I'm going to flick down just once, and right, I believe it is. Yep, one good flick right. Let's have a look at sliding. Oh, I see. So all the way down on the D-pad, and I'm going to tap up 1, 2, 4 times. And for scale, let me just have a look. All the way left on the D-pad, and I'll tap right 4 times as well. So I just wanted to get cheeks. There we are. I know I just had them. So using the left stick, I'm going to flick right once, Maybe twice. Yep, twice. And for scale, it doesn't... it only appears to be moving her hair around. So, I'm going to start all the way right, and I'll tap left on the D-pad 8 times. And now I think I will change her hairstyle just to something, yeah, something like that, so that I can sort of see her jaw and cheeks a little bit better as I'm creating her. So, jaw outer. I'm going to flick the left stick right once, twice, and for sliding, I think all the way up on the D-pad, and scale all the way left on the D-pad, and then tap right 3 times. So, jaw middle. I'm going to flick the left stick down once, and to the right once or twice. And let me have a look at the sliding. I'm not seeing a huge change, so I'm going to just say all the way up on the D-pad for that one. Now her chin. I'm quite happy with a lot of her chin, like a lot of her chin, with most of the features of her chin, but for scale I'm going to tap right on the D-pad or 3 times. I just wanted to widen it a little bit, but otherwise I think she looks pretty good, and I think she is a character I could hopefully, you know, at least make it something that reminds you of her on Red Dead as well. If you can't tell, I'm starting on Fallout 76 because I'm more familiar with Red Dead's creator and what is available to me. But let's just quickly change her ears. To small 1 because I usually just choose small ears on my Red Dead characters. I think I'm happy with pretty much everything, so I'll change her hair back to Crazy Morning. And let's get into the extras. So makeup, I'm just going to remove everything. Sorry if you can hear that truck driving past. So for blush, I'll go blush 2 in colour 1, and lipstick, let's have a look. There is a nice dark purple on Red Dead. Yeah, let's go with that. Colour 17. I'm going to apply lip matte just to lighten it a fraction. 13%. Let me just have a look. Probably go eyeliner 3 or maybe eyeliner 1 actually, colour 1. And eyeliner 6 as well, colour 1. Okay. Let me just have a look. I think you might give her a bit of a purple, a bit of a purple look. So, is there a darker purple? Not really, no. That's okay. So, I want to say eyeshadow 3, colour 10. But then I'm also going to add eyeshadow 1. Colour 8, just to darken that. It was 10, wasn't it? No, she just looks like she's got black eyes. That's tricky. Okay, colour 10, lower eyeshadow 1. And we will accept that. Let's have a look at these freckles. No. No. We could go some freckles middle, but I'll lighten them up a bit. So freckles middle at 35%. And that is all for this section. What's eye socket shade? Ah, yes, this could help us actually with the just sort of darkening that purple a bit. Thinking about 37%. So gonna stay, yep. Okay, so lip colour. I think lip colour 1 was fine. I don't think any of that. We'll remove those. And that. And that. And no, I don't really want to give her eye bags. No. We can do red nose, but I'm going to take it right down to 23%, I think. Let me just look back through, sorry. I think... yeah, I think that's... I'm happy with that. So for damage, is there anything selected? Okay. And no. Okay. Let's have a look at the scars. There is a similar scar on Red Dead. So, just going to lighten that though because it's not that intense on Red Dead, so we'll bring it back to 72%. Let me just have a look. I think that will be all. Yes, that is all, just the scar. And no grime. So, this is my final Fallout 76 version of this character. I hope if you are using this as a guide that it was easy enough to follow and not too slow and boring for you. I find it a little bit tricky commentating, but it's the only way I know how to sort of turn these into more of a tutorial without any sliders or numbers available to use as a guide. So I really hope you like her, and in case you haven't, I will link the challenge, the request video, if you will, in the description if you'd like to check that out and see the Red Dead version of her as well. Otherwise, thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!